As Yamato said, it feels like GENG are deciding to leave Ruler a little bit more alone in this game and play towards the top side of the map instead.
I mean, I think you can. What we've seen from Ruler and Life in these early game 2v2s is that they've been quite good. So I think that just giving them the freedom to be a little bit more on the weak side, like playing a little bit more defensively. We'll see how they manage. This is a very defensive bot lane. You know, Ezreal plus the Tahm Kench, obviously a very difficult one to kill. And I love what the analyst desk was saying. I think that for GENG,
just farming up those small camps as soon as they respawn. He's on his Razor Beaks, but's been spotted out on a ward. We are getting towards that level 6 mark that you talked about, Vedius. BDD 5 at the moment. Life going in. Here's the TB, and Life may be overstepped, flashes away, but the teleport coming in from Gabs looks for the chase. Dives forward, can't quite get the damage. The thick skin comes out from Life, but Life hit with a dancing grenade, and G2 are dancing all the way to the bank with that kill.
The level 5 teleport from Caps into bot lane. You don't expect that. It feels like that it was quite the bait coming out from G2.
Will take the Razor Beaks for their own.
So this is some of the good and common jungle support synergy that we often see from G2. Mickey now roaming with Caps, already looking for a dive in the top lane. Twisted Fate ult to answer.
Destiny coming out, TP as well. GENG gonna get dived underneath the tower. Rascal's already down, Mickey takes the kill, but Life is here, Clid is here. Wonder trying to get away. It's a 3v2 in favor of G2 right now, but GENG are answering back. Mickey stunned up. We'll have the battle dance, still stunned with the gold card. BDD on the chase. GENG still trying to push forward here as they TP in. Caps dives back into the fight. Life eats up Clid. Wonder's going to flash away. Slice and Dice won't get him the range that he needs, and Rascal's actually looking for both of them at the same time. The stun card connects onto Wonder, and GENG will get a kill.
I did wonder why he didn't actually use it top
Destiny,
lane. Yes.
He went down towards the bottom lane. Yankos now has a flank position, level 6. GENG, a little bit underneath their tower.
So we just talked about it, no teleports, no Destiny.
That control ward was outside of the bush, so they don't know that Yankos is waiting, and Caps comes in with a Destiny of his own. He has a date with the semi-finals, and G2 take 2 in the bottom lane. A stellar, in the second game, sorry, such a stellar performance on that side. So now that control ward is not in the bush, Vedius.
You talked about it, Medic. He does not spot him out. I think the TP from Wonder wasn't really necessary, but hey, he wants to get involved in the action as well. I think he also recognizes that he's on the weak side of the map, so why not invest the TP under the risk of potentially getting dived, is able to avoid it. And it means that G2 now get themselves to a 2k gold advantage.
GENG will secure the Rift Herald in the top side of the map. They are trading sides of the map with G2. As the Dragon was taken by G2, it's only a mountain. 2,000 gold lead though for the LEC representatives. Ruler and Life have switched their way back up to this top lane. And Life is actually a little bit behind in this lane. Now, he has been dived a couple of times by G2, which will cost you a little bit, but even in the previous games, you know, he was getting a CS lead or getting a few kills, and you could kind of rely on Ruler to be a carry in the later portion of the game. Here, this Ezreal is going to take just that little bit more time to scale up.
Yes, he certainly is, Medic. You just look at the difference in itemization between the 280 carries. Perks already well on his way to the Storm Rays, and now G2 found another skirmish.
Here's the Destiny though, and Yankos and Wonder need to get out of this because the stun card from BDD locks up Wonder. The Dominus has been pocked. Clid still has the Lamb's Respite, and now GENG are going to turn onto Yankos, who tries to dash away. Caps coming in. Stun card once again from BDD. The Stormbringer comes down onto the face of Yankos, and that's 2 quick kills for GENG. They're looking for more of his. Caps tries to trade in a 3v1. He's stolen away a Lamb's Respite of his own. We'll pop it down immediately, but look at the healing this is giving over to GENG as well. Caps in a 1v3 can do nothing. GENG find 3 in the bottom river.
And this was a much needed skirmish for GENG. They needed to slow down the snowball that G2 was starting to mount. They get a huge punish in the river, and BDD is able to get a good ultimate off on the Twisted Fate. But we'll see how GENG are able to bounce back. If they can, of course, the game is very even. They've done a great job, and right now they're kind of getting that Drake fight that they've wanted for this whole series. G2 has had a habit of just trading on the other side of the map. They've not really ever gone for it, and they've avoided fighting GENG as much as possible, but might not get that opportunity. Is
Gold card coming out with the charm, unable to find BDD. Clid now diving in. He's charmed immediately. Lamb's Respite comes down just in time. Clid able to save his life. BDD going in with the stun card once again onto Yankos, but Clid, look how low he is. Wonder slices and dices up GENG. 2 quick kills to G2, and Rascal is running for the hills, but the Stormbringer is brought down.
And it's Clid that gets caught out, and at the moment it looks like he's about to get away. The Crocodile comes in from down south and tears them apart. Caps almost loses his life, but he is dancing on the edge of death as Ruler is looking to get something back for GENG. That gold lead once again mounts for G2. They'll secure the second Drake. They'll secure the mid-tier 1. G2 looking to continue that title of being the LCK killers. 3K gold lead now, looking to 3-0. Still a long way left to end out this game, but they are looking dominant.
12-6 all time before this series versus LCK teams. Now 14-6, looking to make it 15.
So here, Clid coming in from the flank. The last tick of the charm from Mickey catches Clid out, and then the positioning of BDD is very awkward. He realizes the Rascal's coming in, but this is the important part. Wonder on the flank. Like, GENG were just uncoordinated, and huge props to Mickey for finding
Clid's
that
out
pick.
again.
Clid is caught once more. Caps gets himself some more pages in the book, and GENG is starting to fall apart, Medic. They're getting caught left, right, and center. These team fights are not coming the way that they want them, and Mickey,
Who's looking for the chase, can just dance back to Caps here.
they haven't put really deep wards in, but what they've done is they've set up this trio of vision around the entrances, around the choke points, because it's really that's the only part that you care about. As they're entering towards the river, you want to find those picks at that point in time. Now that they've replenished that vision, GENG has to invest their own vision in order to just clear this out, which gives G2 full control over the river.
Oh, Perks caught out here as Life goes forward. Destiny coming in. GENG have found their opportunity, but the Captain Jack from Perks gets him out alive, and Mickey dives in with the quickness to save his AD carry. Jankos now on the front line as the curtains come in. Lamb's respite used by Clid, but he has been abandoned by his team. Flashes over the wall, but Wonder will slice and dice him up for dinner. G2 get another kill, and they turn their eyes towards the Dragon.
That was supposed to be a mistake. That was supposed to be Perks getting caught out of position and GENG's window to get back into this game. But Mickey keeps doing Mickey X things. How does he find these windows to keep his AD carry alive? The 3-man taunt onto the backline to buy time and separate Clid from his team was exactly what Perks needed to get out of harm's way and allow G2 to find the pick, find the Drake, and get a little bit more damage. And now the gold lead is only continuing to balloon.
Yeah, now it's Infernal Soul point for G2 in 4.5 minutes time. BDD looking up towards the top lane. Jankos gonna spot him. Caps dives in the smoke screen. BDD just had no opportunity, had no knowledge that anyone was waiting for him. Jankos lets out a little chuckle, and he might be laughing his way all the way to semi-finals here, Vedius.
He missed his ultimate. That's why he's laughing. He told Caps to shut up and stop looking at it. He got the kill, and that's all that matters.
Someone was backing up Mickey, and he's just a nuisance. He's a pest more than anything else. Life, once again, stepping forward. There's the knock-up. Smoke screen's been used by Jankos already, and Life is chunked down to half HP. Deadly Flourish is going to connect as well as G2 look to push in, gain this mid-pressure. Look at the TP behind them. The Rascal on a great flank position here in GENG. They want the fight right now. BDD with the Destiny will get away. And perhaps they've caught out Perks on the back line. But here comes Mickey once again. Stormbringer in from Rascal. Takes one. Mickey's going to fall shortly after he dances back. Rascal gets a double. The volley bear ripping G2 asunder with his claws. That's 3 for Rascal, and GENG have found the fight they were looking for. Caps would have to do something incredible to turn this one around as Wonder dives in. Caps can't get in there as well. That's 4 for GENG. And Betty, you said it might be their last fight of the tournament. Well, they are darn well fighting back.
They certainly are, Medic. Beautiful team fight for GENG. 5 members still alive with only Caps left standing. He's a good player, but I don't know if he can 1v5 this. There's no ultimates left to steal. Ruler's going to keep him zoned out of the pit. No TPs left available. He's going to have to go back to base. GENG are not out of worlds just yet.
With the Baron secure, GENG will equalize that gold. Only 1,000 between the two teams now, and you can see this flank TP from Rascal.
It looked like BDD was going to get collapsed on, but it ends up being Perks. He gets chunked out, and then look at Rascal on the back line. Rips apart the Jin, focuses down Jankos and Caps. He just can't get involved. He's being kept at arm's length. And then Rascal staying alive at the very end with the help of Life. Extremely well-played fight from GENG, utilizing the strength of their comp, and this was the team fight that they've been looking for all series long. 4 for 1.
I don't know if that was at the start of the team fight or the end of the team fight.
That was a pretty good team fight. Why are you upset? This is great for GENG. Both teams looking at each other, dead in the eye, grouping up in the mid lane, side lane pushing for G2 in the bot side. GENG have it pushing in top.
Ruler doesn't have Death's Dance yet, Vedius. That item could change a fight.
A lot of damage onto Perks. GENG feeling very confident right now. Perks does have his summoner spells up, which is going to be very important for the next fight. But Rascal very tanky right now. I like this positioning from GENG. They're keeping the priority up in mid. They're making it harder for G2 to maintain control over the river, but you can see that GENG having to walk through fog of war.
No vision. Mickey looking for the flank, puts down a control ward. BDD pushing in mid, has the destiny to join his team if a fight really starts. Rascal's going to go around and clear out this vision from G2, make it so that Mickey can't get the flank position, tries to dive in, can't land onto Rascal. Walks out, the control ward cleared. Caps spotted with the destiny. BDD still pushing in mid. Caps alone towards the back of the pit. The destiny comes in for BDD and Caps is on the blast cone, tries to get over the wall, just about survives. GENG collapse, and now the Infernal Dragon, the target. Click's going to dive in. There's the quickness, the Stormbringer. GENG looking to turn this fight around as they go for the Infernal, but it's taken by Jankos, it's taken by G2, and they'll take a kill to top it off. Wonder down, Rascal down, the TP coming in from Caps as GENG are on the wrong side of the rift. Here comes Caps, GLP for the slow, cleared. BDD locks in the stun card and smashes it straight at Caps. And now GENG backing away once again. There's an Infernal Soul ticking away on G2. Ruler, full HP, almost full mana. Caps uses the Lamb's Respite, trying to hit him up, but Perks flashes forward and snipes out cleared, and that's no Lamb's Respite. Up for GENG. Caps goes golden, Ruler's still alive though, diving in, he jumps away, he flashes the wall. BDD able to flash away as well, and Ruler's doing so much work in this fight. He's holding, kicking and screaming as G2 try and knock GENG out of Worlds.
Ruler showcasing why he is a world-class player. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Let's have a look back at this fight. The Lamb's Respite comes out to keep the Dragon alive. But it's Jankos that gets the smite, and the auto as Clid actually jumps out. I don't know if his smite was on cooldown there, as he may have had to use it to keep his health alive. Of course, life goes in. He then gets caught out.
Oh, there's a fight, there's a fight, there's a fight. Bring us back to the action. Rascal devoured up. Life maybe overstepped here. Wonder diving in, look for Clid, looking for Rascal. Can't quite find them. Sorelli is used by G2. The curtains are opened. And G2 are looking for the final act of this fight. Stormbringer in from Caps, destroys the turret and dives back in. Kingslayer's going to keep him alive for the moment, but look at the damage that Ruler can do already. 3 down. G2 rip GENG asunder. And now they are looking for the win. Infernal Soul still on them. The inhibitor tower down. And amongst the wrecks of the LEC, amongst the wrecks of the LCS, G2 stand tall for the West. They are carrying the hopes of Europe on their shoulders. They are looking to be the LCK killers once again. Ruler and Clid have to do something miraculous to defend. It looks like G2 will back away. The minions cleared out. And for the moment, G2 will retreat.
With Ruler still alive, and perhaps the re-engagement. They're going in.
Flashes forward, exhausts Perks. Clid gets knocked up. Jankos trying to do what he can. Ruler still doing some damage. Wonder. Blast comes in. Looks for Ruler. Can't get the stun. Does get the stun. Still dead. But before he can slice and dice his way through the enemy AD carry, and now GENG are TPing in. They're looking for more. They're looking for the TPs. The BDD coming in from the back. Jankos forced away. GENG, Rascal flashes forward. Straight in. Mickey trying to survive. BDD gets the shutdown on Perks. Mickey's going to dive back onto Jankos. Where is Caps? You always have to look for him in a fight like this. He's looking for the flank position. Rascal still stepping forward. Caps has a flank. Who's he looking for? Ruler's alive. Stormbringer used by Rascal. Dives in, but he doesn't get the tower deactivated, and so he can't step any further. Caps couldn't find the flank, and GENG, holy moly, they are landing punch after punch in this game.
G2 though, they have the wave constantly pushing in mid. So they're looking to push a wave up in top. Mickey gonna take a little bit of damage.
Perks is not with the team. He's in mid lane.
Medic, you rehydrate. There's gonna be another huge fight. You're gonna need your voice for it. GENG, they're gonna secure themselves the mid tier 2. Things are starting to calm down a little bit as the tension starts to rise once more. Top and bot pushing in favor of G2. G2 just have to wait, but they're not going to. They're going to go in.
Mickey BDD's almost dead already. The Devour comes out as Life tries to keep him alive. Rascal trying to get onto the back line. The Ram's Respite used by Life. Rascal dived on. Quickness being used as well. Rascal doesn't have anyone to help him. Doesn't have anywhere to go. He's down. Caps used the Ram's Respite to keep himself alive. Jankos on the chase. Clid has died. Life has died. G2 have done it. GENG, unless Ruler and BDD can pull a rabbit out of a hat, they are done. The deadly flourish connects. BDD goes down. G2 4 for none, and now they're pushing for the win.
Only Ruler is left standing to keep the hopes of GENG alive. The star of this team has the weight of his team on his back, and I don't know if he can do it. He's going to TP back into the base, but he's 1 versus 5. I don't know if he can hold the line. G2 looking to end.
G2, they don't want Ruler to survive, and he will fall. Life up in 5, but it's too little too late. G2 will carry the hopes of the West into the semi-finals. They will carry the hopes of Europe into a showdown against Down One Gaming after they're done demolishing GENG on their fountain.
G2 end up with the 3-0 over GENG. There were a lot of question marks about their performance after the group stages, but after good prep, good execution, they showed up on today's best of 5 and demolished GENG. We heard it from the analysts. It felt like that in game 3, GENG got the best draft that they've gotten of the day, something that's comfortable for them, something that they can perform on, and I think that we saw the best of them. We saw some great fights, we saw some great punishes, and we really got to see how talented of a player Ruler really is, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough, and G2 came out on top. Fantastic performances from so many different members, but Mickey and Caps will really stand out throughout this series.
Mickey's been a standout through the entirety of Worlds.
Oh, they're gonna throw him in the water!
No, they throw him in! He can't swim! Okay.
Oh, that was close.
That's a big drop as well.
That's very deep, guys. Careful, careful.
I feel a bit sorry for GENG having to wait while they did that. But yeah, obviously commiserations to GENG. I think they did redeem themselves a little bit in the group stage after going 1-5 last time they were at Worlds, managing to go 5-1, you know, taking games off Fnatic, 2-0ing TSM. They had a really good performance, but here on the day, it just felt like G2 were that little bit more coordinated and that little bit better prepared for some of these drafts.
Yeah. It felt like the G2 really came to play.